Good morning, welcome to Tuesday the 18th of February. I'm Hem from Self Love Self Care System, and I'm going to be doing your daily reading today from the Tarot deck by Top That Publishing. These big old cards. I always think you could probably build a house with these if you just stacked them. They're just so big. I obviously don't think that's a weird thing to think. Okay, enough of my sillies. Right, I'm going to get our energy of the day card, my lovelies. I hope everyone's having a really good time. Now, I just want a little shout out to those of you who've been all my subscribers, and say big thank you. I also want to do another shout out to those of you who are my clients, especially those of you I haven't spoken to in a while. I miss you, by the way. I love you lots. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with you. Hope you're good. If you need any help, you know where I am. Yeah, just keep in touch, please do, because I want to help you on your journeys. It's part of what I do. You know, I'm here for you. If you just email me, I like to chat. You know, I like to chat. You know, I like to talk. So, you know, I'd love to help you as you're going along your journey. And if you're new to my channel and you haven't connected with me, come connect with me, come work with me, come and lean into me, and I can help you with things, and the angels will support you because I work with them in situ. They work with me all the time. I literally do have my angels with me all of the time. They work with me. They're not always like hanging around. You get private time but you know, that's kind of how it works. So right, let's have a look at our energy of the day card, my darlings. Oh, we've got the Five of Cups. What a beautiful, beautiful start to today. What beautiful energy. It's a really lovely energy. It's transformative. It's uplifting. It's connective. It's connected. It brings you that connectivity and collectivity with everyone. It brings you this whole level of strength. Today's a good day for you, Tuesday the 18th. It is a Tuesday, so it's the... Did you know each of the days are representative of something? So Monday is Moon's Day, Moon Day. Tuesday, I can never remember what Tuesday is. Tuesday's one I don't remember. Wednesday's Woden, so it's communication's day of communication. Thursday is Thor, so Thor's day. And Friday is Freya, so it's love. But I can't remember Tuesdays, which is really, really strange because this is the day we're on and it's the day I brought it up. Anyone knows? If anyone looked it up on Google, chuck it in the comments for me. That'd be absolutely great. But yeah, so each of the days connecting to something. And I think Tuesday's one of the more tricky ones. I know with Saturday, it's Saturn's day. Now, Saturn's a tricky one as well, and we ought not start things on Saturdays, and most people do, right? But the thing is, if you're a Saturn-ruled sign, which are two of them, two signs hold Saturn in their energy. I think Aquarius does and Capricorn does. And Aquarius has two planets. Then that will actually be a good day for you. So it'll be a lucky day for you. So you could start things on that day if need be, that kind of thing. If you want to know any more about that, do hit me up with a message and I'll talk to you more. You know I do astrology as well. Even though my astrology is getting kind of ground into a hole, I need to do more work on that. It's quite a hard thing to learn, actually. People don't realise like how much of a science that is. Anyway, enough of me gabbling, which I've been doing. I did it yesterday as well. I'm in gabbling mood. Like a babbling brook, which we have right here, which is basically how it is for you. There's a calm sense of serenity for today, that energetic vibration of serenity, peace and calm. Now, another thing about today also is that there's a sense of transforming something. What are you transforming? What do you need to change in your life? Today, Tuesday the 18th, gives you the possibilities. Now, please don't look for it, because this is what the angels are saying. They give you these messages and you look around and go, well, I never saw it today, because you're looking for it. The angels say you are part of and parcel of your life. You are an instigator in your life. You're meant to do things to move it forward. If you stayed in bed all day and didn't do anything for the rest of your life, you wouldn't achieve anything, would you? Right? Okay. What they're talking about is you need to initiate sometimes. You need to initiate. So what is it that you need to transform? What in your life has come up that needs more transformation, more help, more assistance? I'm going to put this down here because it's driving me mad. Also, another thing about this transformation, transformativeness, the angels are talking about connecting into nature. Nature's going to give you that grounding you need in order to make those steps into whatever it is that you need to transform, okay? There's something very... Oh, I caught my hair. There's something very growth-worthy about this. And the angels are talking about how from tiny, tiny acorns grow great big oaks, and they're saying that you'll need to start very tiptoey into where you're going, and that great big oak will show itself in time. It's really interesting because the angels are showing me that it's happening for quite a lot of you, but you're not seeing it because it always starts under the surface. You know, it's that whole iceberg thing, isn't it? You see, they say it's the tip of the iceberg. It's only the tip of the iceberg because you only see this much of the iceberg and then the water, and there's tons of it down the bottom. Remember that. Remember that. You're not going to see it until so much has already happened. Right, now let's have a look at problem if there is one. So we've got the Knight of Cups. It's really interesting because I don't see this as a problem as such. What I do see as is like you've been offering, right, okay, there's a few things to this. The angels are talking to me about what this is. So the first one is that you've been offering something to someone or somewhere. Another one links into prayer. You've been praying for something to come through. And then there's a third one. Angels, what's that third one? Because I can't quite understand what you're saying. Oh, to be humble in what you're achieving and where you're going and what's going on with your life. Now, there's a sense of, there's a serenity in this. So there is serenity here and there's serenity here, right? And that serenity is a mark of you tuning into a higher version of yourself. Yeah? And it's you becoming more at grace and peace with yourself. Now, the Knights are higher energetic vibration because you have the Page, the Knights, and then the Kings. Okay, and the reason is the Pages are young energy, the Knights are a little bit older and they've got more wizened and they understand their mastery. And the angels are saying to me to say to you guys, tune into your mastery. Now, if you notice, it's a cup, so it's the Knight of Cups, and we've got the Five of Cups here. It links in and becomes a 6. So you've got love. You're being asked to bring in love. Now, what would love do? I said this before to you guys, right? Love is always the equation here. You're always looking to how love would support you and others and whatever it is you're doing in your world, okay? Anything else, angels? They're saying life is beginning to awaken for you. New direction is being opened up. And it's time for you to let go of the things that tethered you and stopped you being who you truly are meant to be. Oh, I love that, angels. Thank you. Really like that. Right, my lovelies, let's have a look at what the extra bonus card is because we didn't have a problem today. So we haven't got a solution. Right, let's have a look. Oh, come on, guys. This card is not one I expected at the end of this quite beautiful reading. But it actually, they're telling me now, it links into what we've just said right at the end there. Remember what they said, let go of the things that you're tethered to. And you got the Death card. We're not talking about anyone dying. And like I say, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again, and I always say it as a little bit caveat. Sometimes someone might go because you were expecting them to go, or someone's elderly and they've had their life and that kind of thing. And yes, we grieve, and we want everyone to live forever, which is crazy, of course, because this is quite a hellish place. Surely let people go to this higher, beautiful light, the energetic vibration that's better, rather than saying, oh yeah, stay here with me. It's kind of trashy. I'm just telling the truth, right? There is something very dense about the energy here, right? There's something very strong about the energy here. And I'm not knocking here because obviously we've all come here for a reason, to beautify the area, to beautify its thoughts, to beautify its energetic vibration. But this card is asking you to let go. It's asking you to let go of the things that are not beautiful in your life. It's asking you to release the things that are causing you, right? As I said that, a bird just literally skidded across the top of the tree line and sort of then went off. So it's talking about you opening yourself up to more freedom. The angels, anything else, angels, with regard to this? So they're saying if you can't let go of what's haunting you, then you'll keep living in that level of fear and unrest. There's no decision bigger than the one you make when you let go of something that holds you in traction. And they're showing me you guys clawing yourself out of the dirt. Weirdly, there's a hand coming out of the dirt here as well, like you're clawing yourself out of the dirt. But they're saying to me, get up, spring out of that dusty, horrible space that you've allowed yourself to stay into, dust yourself off and walk into because they're showing me sunshine, and they're showing me you like releasing all your burdens and all the things that have held you in purgatory in some ways, actually. Are kind of makeshift prison, but your life's been like that prison. I don't know if any of you guys have seen the show Lost. I'm not going to recommend it because I didn't like it in the end. I thought it ended terribly. However, there's this kind of sense of being in this continuous loop, sort of trapped in a space that you can't get out of, not being able to be free. And Lost kind of had the analogy and the mythology of it in that show. And it's the angels are talking about, rather than being lost, release yourself from the chains and the shackles that bind you to things that have ceased to exist in your life. They're no longer, they are no more, they're done. And the interesting thing is, it's like trying to stay in a relationship that's over, trying to work out a friendship that just can't work, trying to stay in a job that doesn't really work for you. These are the kind of things the angels are talking about here. They want you to be relevant. They want your life to have purpose and meaning. And they want that purpose and meaning to be something that lights you up as opposed to brings you down. And this card here brings us into what brings us down as opposed to what lifts us up. So there you go, my lovelies. Namaste. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Do subscribe if you haven't done already. And do give me a thumbs up if you feel that you are able to. I'd love thumbs up, darlings. Really, really, I would. Sending you all so much love. Take care. Mwah. Love and kisses, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.